2 plus 5 SO2 SO4 2 minus plus 8H2O plus 20 hydrogen ion. Just like we did the first equation, let us allow the water molecule to be at one side and the hydrogen ion at the other side. So this equation can now be written as a 2MnO4 minus plus 5SO2. Then what I will do is to carry the 8H2A to this side so as to take 8 from 10, and that will give us 2 water molecule plus, then I have 2 Mn2 plus 5 SO4 2 minus plus, then I'll carry this 16 to this side so as to remove the 16. 20 minus 16 will give us 4 hydrogen ion, and this is the balanced ionic equation. So we have 2 MnO4 minus plus 5 SO2 plus 2H2O to give 2 Mn2 plus 5 SO4 2 minus plus 4 hydrogen ion. Any question on this question? So there is no problem. So let us look at the third question of the assignment. What is the Zn? You have to split the equation into 2 halves. That means you write the equation for the oxidation half equation and reduction half equation. So what you do is to write the copper given us copper 2 ion. For copper to become copper 2 ion, what happens to copper? What happens to copper if you have it from Cu to become Cu2 plus? That means electron is lost. Usually electron loss should be added as the right hand side. So that means you have plus 2E minus. And that equation is balanced. So this is oxidation equation. Then we have Zn2 plus going to Zn. For zinc ion to become zinc atom, it means zinc has gained 2 electrons. So that means we add 2 electrons to this. And this is reduction equation. So we have been able to break the equation into 2 halves. One for oxidation half equation and the other one for reduction half equation. Any question on this? Everything is well understood. Now today we are going to look at how we can balance the ionic equation in alkaline medium. Number 1, let's look at example 1. Balance the equation in alkaline medium. We have MnO4 minus plus SO2 to give Mn2 plus SO4 2 minus. That means the equation we just balance in acidic medium. We want to balance it in alkaline medium. Let us see how we are going to do the balancing. Remember, we are following the same step. break the equation into two halves. We are balancing the equation into two, breaking the equation into two halves. Then each of the half equations will be balanced. Then we can now combine the two halves there. Now we have MnO4 minus will give us Mn2 plus. Also, SO2 will give us SO4 2 minus. We have broken the equation into two halves. Now each of the half should be balanced. Remember, we balance the atom first, then we balance the charge. And the next thing for us to do is to ensure that electron gain at the reduction application is equal to the electron loss at the oxidation application before we combine the two halves. Now let us remember, we are balancing this equation in alkaline medium. We are going to make use of water molecule and now from the knowledge of acidic medium that we have balanced this equation, where do we add water molecule? Where do you add hydroxide ion? And what is the ratio of hydroxide ion to water molecule? Using the knowledge of what you were taught in how you can balance the equation in acidic medium, how do we balance this one in alkaline medium? You all understand that we are going to make use of water molecule and hydroxide ion. Now, where do we add water molecule? And where do we add the hydroxide ion? And what's the ratio of the water molecule to hydroxide ion? Anybody? Don't you get my question? Here we are balancing the alkaline medium. Now, where do we add the hydroxide ion? And where do we add water molecule? Yes? Water molecule is added to the left hand side. And the hydroxide ion is added to the right hand side. What is the ratio of that water molecule to hydroxide ion? Okay, how many water molecule are we adding to the left hand side? And how many hydroxide ion are we adding to the right hand side? Now tell me the number of water molecules added at the left hand side and the number of hydroxide ion that will add to the right hand side. Yes, stand up and talk now, Victoria.
4 molecules of water molecules to the
4
left hand side.
Molecules of water to the
Left hand side.
Yes.
I will add 8 molecules of
8 molecules of hydroxide ion to the right hand side. And by doing so, the number of oxygen atoms will balance. Now let us do that. Water molecule here as the left hand side. You know, the 4 water molecules that we have added here has increased the number of oxygen atoms to 8. That means you are going to add 8 hydroxide ion to the right hand side to take care of the total number of hydrogen ion and oxygen atom. So you come to this place, this plus 8 OH minus. Now I wrote that OH minus in brackets so as not to confuse O with 0. You know, if you have not put that OH in the brackets, you will have what you have as 80H minus. Is that taken? So from the equation here, you have seen that the atoms is balanced. Now we have 1 manganese, we have 1 manganese. We have 8 oxygen atoms. We have 8 oxygen atoms. Then we have 8 hydrogen then you have 8 hydrogen. That means to this one now, if you want to balance in alkaline medium, where there is excess oxygen, that is where you are adding water molecule. And the number of water molecule you are adding correspond to the shortage or difference in the oxygen atom. And at the other side, you are going to add hydroxyl ion. The number of hydroxyl ion will be multiplied by 2 of the number of water molecule that is added. We added 4 water molecule, 2, we added what? 8 hydroxyl ion. Now let us balance the charge, so that we know that we are through with the first equation. The total charge on this ion we have is what? -1. That's the total charge we have at the left hand side. What total charge do you have at the right hand side? +2 -8. That should give us what? 5 here, then -8. That gives us what? -6. What is the difference between -6 and -1? That is 5. That we are going to add how many electrons? 5 electrons. Where are we adding 5 electrons to? Left or right? Left, right. So I should choose one. Is it left or right? Left. What I told you when we were balancing acidic is that the electrons should be added to where there is increase in charge. When you have more charge. Between -1 and -6, which one is more? -1 is greater than -6. So that means we are going to add where? Where? Left hand side. So let's go to the plus 5e minus. Then we do the same for the second equation. The difference in oxygen atom here is, what is the difference in oxygen atom here? 2. Now, how many water molecules are we having here? Are we having water molecule here? No. Water molecule should be added to where there is more oxygen. Then how many water molecules are we adding here? 2 water molecules. The number of water molecules to be added should be equal to the difference in the oxygen atom between the 2 sides. Then what do we do here now? We are going to add how many hydroxyl ion? 4. So that is plus 4OH minus. You can always check if what you have added is more than what is required. You can change it. You don't need to cram it. If you have done it other way around, when you check what you have done, the equation is not going to be balanced. From this way now you can say you have 1 sulfur, you have 1 sulfur. Then you have how many oxygen atoms here? 2 plus 4. That is 6. 4 plus 2. That is 6. How many hydrogen? That is 4. Then you have 4. If your own is different, that means what you have added is not it. You can change what you have added. So at the initial stage, if you are missing it, you will know. So the atoms are balanced, it remains the charge. What is the total charge we have at the left hand side? What? -4. Remember this is minus here. Then what total charge we have here? -2. What is the difference between -2 and -4? That is 2. We are going to add 2 electrons. Where are we adding electrons? Right hand side. So we have plus 2 electrons. Plus 2 electrons. Now the atoms and the charges are balanced. Then the next thing for us to do now is to ensure that electron loss at the oxidation half equation is equal to electron gain as the reduction half equation. What do we do? Multiply this equation by 2, multiply this one by 5. Then we can have, this is going to give us 2MnO4 minus plus 8H2O plus 10E minus to give 2Mn2 plus 16OH minus. Then the second equation will give us 5SO2 plus 20OH minus to give 5SO42 minus plus 10H2O plus 10E minus. Electron loss, cancel electron gain. Now combine the two halves. Combine the two half equation. Let us combine the two half equation. Like this, we can as well allow the hydroxide ion to be at one side and also water molecule at another side, just like we did for when we balance in acidic medium. But remember, when you write equation, you don't have negative. So what we do is to take 8 water molecule to this side, so as to reduce the number of water molecule to 2. And you take this 16 hydroxyl ion to this side, so as to reduce the number of hydroxyl ion. Then the final answer will be 2MnO4 minus plus 5SO2 plus, this should be 4 hydroxide ion. I've assumed that the 8 water molecule I've taken to the other side, and I've brought 16 OH to subtract from 20 here. That is why we have 4 OH minus. Then this will give us 2Mn2 plus 5SO42 minus plus. Now the 8 water molecule I've brought to this place, so you take that 2 water molecule from, 8 water molecule from 10. That will give us 2H2O. And this is going to be the balanced equation in alkaline medium. Compare the answer we have when it's balanced in alkaline medium to what we had when we balanced it in acidic medium. What was added there? 2MnO4 plus 2Mn2 plus what we have here? And this is plus 4 hydrogen ion. You can compare the two equations. We're given the same equation, but we balance it in different medium. This is balanced in acidic medium. This is the balance in alkaline medium. And you can see the number. We have 2 water molecules here. We have 2 water molecules there. And we have 4 hydroxide ion here. So we have 4 hydrogen ion. So almost the same thing. But the only thing is that water molecule and hydroxide ion is used for alkaline medium, while water molecule and hydrogen ion is used when we balance in acidic medium. I hope this is clearly understood. Any question? So if you are given one to balance in alkaline medium now, perfectly you balance it. You are not responding. Yes, sir. Are you tired? Yes. These boys and girls. Now balance this equation in alkaline medium. Balance this equation in alkaline medium. So balance the equation in alkaline medium. So Cr272 minus plus NO2 to give Cr3 plus NO3 minus. NO2 plus H2O to give 2Cr3 plus 6NO3 minus plus 2H. The equation is balanced. How many chromium do we have here? How many do we have? How many oxygen do you have? This is 7. This is 14. Which 14 plus 7? 12 plus 7 plus 1. Then 6 times 3 plus 2. Then how many nitrogen do you have? How many nitrogen do you have? Then how many hydrogen? How many hydrogen? The atoms are balanced. But you have to check for the charge. The charge is balanced or not. The total charge here is what? Minus 2. This is 6, 2 times 3 plus 6. 6 times minus 1 plus 6. 2 times minus 2. Total of what? Minus 2. That's when the equation is balanced. So I want to believe if you are given any ionic equation to balance in either acidic medium or alkaline medium, you should balance it perfectly. So this is where we are going to stop today. So you prepare yourself for another topic next week by God's grace. Please do enjoy the rest of the day. So bye for now.